dining table yóò favour anybody wa even Hausa gan tó ń pariwo pé kí ni ọ̀gbẹ́ni ẹ̀ ká fọ́ mọ̀ kán ni àwa gangan ní àwọn èèyàn tá a wà nínú Nàìjíríà àwa gangan ní ẹsẹ̀ dining table ẹ jẹ́ ká yẹra wa kúrò lórí dining table ká wo báwọn olórí burúkú yìí fẹ́ jẹun. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni àwa okay ṣebí na you do one cartoon this thing that one time like that wey be say the Nigerians were under the table using their backs as the table whatever and the politicians they were dining and whining exactly.
Meanwhile,
so we are the main.
You are right, Larry. All they needed was all of them to just stand up. If they stand up, the table will fall.
I say, exactly. People want to be kunta kunte. Ewo lo si. Ọmọ tá a jẹ́ kí n sọ̀kan fún ẹ ìwọ ọmọ tá tó bá ń gbọ́ ògbó rọ́bìsì tí àwọn olórí yín sọ yẹn tẹ̀sán pé ẹrùkú ni ẹ ọmọ lọ wake up kò sí kòró kò sí bò ọmọ kòró wà ní Amẹ́ríkà ń gbádùn ayé yìí ti bàjẹ́ ní Nàìjíríà o ẹ jẹ́ tètè bẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣe rántí ara yín sìn nígbà tí wọ́n gún olú ẹran yín lọ́wọ́ ó lọ sí Amẹ́ríkà èyí tó bá gún yín ẹ máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣe máa lọ sí ibi tẹ́tí mo máa ní kọ́ máa dá 5,000 fún yín ẹ jẹ́ jí.
Sáré ni.
Ẹ jí o wake up o collect your money wake up bí àṣà ọ̀bọ yìí tó bá yá tá a bá ti gba Yorùbá land a máa bùgá àwọn ọ̀tá wa lágbèrè lẹ́dùnmáàrì.
Larry Baba, thank you very much.
Let me all right, man.
It's such a pleasure to have you back, by the way. I mean, I've not heard you in a while, so I'll take this. Hello there.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm fine, Mayegu. And you?
I am very well. Thanks for asking. So, you are live. Everybody can hear you, sir.
Thanks once again for a good job.
Thank you.
Thanks again, anyway. I really want to contribute one or two things to what Princess just said concerning that these people that they are taking ransom and everything. Mayegu, you see all those money they are collecting from our people.
Yeah.
I keep saying it. They are still taking our money from people from abroad. I said this thing to one of my friends maybe a few weeks ago. The last time, don't watch investigation concerning our
yeah, all those guys.
Because that money will take Kolo Bank. The bara on ton gbowó iná. The bara on ton gbowó iná mo owó yẹn ò sí lọ́wọ́ wọn. Àwọn ton gbowó yẹn.
Àwọn ton kó kiri ton rí kékeré yẹn you will never see them with 1 million naira. Talk less of 100 million, 200 million.
Like ton bá trace owó yẹn, wọ́n máa trace lọ sí Bureau de Change.
So they collect it to clean it for them.
Owó àwa ton gba ransom lọ́wọ́ wọn náà fi change owó fún wọn. So there's a lot of things that we have to do on our own side. I just want to shift something to all these people shouting Obi up and down.
A quick one too.
You understand? And, at the end of the day, because what I keep saying that you can't beat this system. There's nothing you can do to beat them in their own game. There's nothing we can do. If you like, let 20,000 of Obi be president of Nigeria. It will never change anything. What if they said 2 weeks to election, they cut off the internet?
What are you gonna do?
And they said the election will still go ahead. What are they going to do? And at the end of the day, they read him out.
And
they won't do anything.
If you say you shouldn't go to court, they bring out their soldiers. I mean,
they can't even try
election. You can't lose an election and say you want to protest like that. Go to court. And they'll start, and before you know it, that's how everybody will go back to their normal lives and wait again to do something.
All this shouting and all this, you just have to channel their energy towards to break up in Nigeria. Simple as that.
Do you know what somebody told me, sir? You know what somebody told me? Somebody told me that with Peter Obi and this whole movement, it is just going to further validate their rigging. Because now that is neck deep into it, if they rig him out and he complain of rigging, they will say because he's a sore loser. And that and spell doom for his supporters.
Of course.
Many things. So, but me, I don't want to discourage them
It's
so much.
It's just a setup for them, because they will be a big loser in this charade. But they never know, they never understand. They think they can beat them in their own game, which is not. It's impossible. That will never happen until they realize exactly what it is. But if we all channel our energy towards the breaking up of that country,
yes,
we can get our results easily. But with the way they are doing. Now, if they say, okay, after the election, they rig them out, they start fighting, they say, oh, it's because they lose or something like that. That is exactly what the people will be.
I mean, you can't say they declare somebody now and you are like, no, we won. I mean, it doesn't, it's going to be like, well, you don't know this is war, Abi. Oh, yeah, come and take it now. Around that time, they have the legitimacy to use anything to keep what they call their own winning. You will want to use everything you have to get back what you believe that they have stolen from you. And then at the end of the day, say it go work out. I mean,
and for our people shouting Yoruba local. Many of them, they are getting out of that country, going to Arab country, going to European country. Is there any Yoruba leader there? Ṣé Yorùbá leader kan ló wà ní Israel àbí tó wà ní Saudi Arabia àbí tó wà ní UK àbí tó wà ní England that tán lọ sálọ lójoojúmọ́ yẹn. It's all about getting proper normal people to rule us, to lead us. In this country that I'm living in, Moruko Prime Minister, I won't lie to you. Because we don't really care. Everything you need, everything to need, but available.
You must be so interested in current affairs before you can even be digging on who is your counselor, who is your this, who is your that. You don't really want to know, except if you just want to know for knowing's sake. But in Nigeria, they are all over your faces with their failures.
They are shouting our local just because they want to take something out of it that they know this thing will never come out good, but they just want to take something there. For my benefit, me, my uncle can be a counselor, my brother can commissioner, want to be NFP, what is it called? MPPC, chairman, and all those things. That is it. At the end of the 4 years,
you won't believe it, Our royal fathers, then they fight for federal board appointments. Board appointment, they call it. Nigeria is such a funny place that if people really want to care, that they really care, that they care about their lives and their future, they will not jump up and ask that they should keep this one status quo Nigeria. Sir, you saw those royal fathers all over Nigeria. Majority of them, they put them in different board. NNPC board, Nigerian University board, INEC board. They are fighting for all those slots with salary of 150,000, 200,000, 500,000.
They are even worse. All those people we are talking about. But because you want to I want to lose you.
So if Tinubu become president now, to them, those people like that, they are going to get upgrade. Maybe they were board members before under Buhari. Now they become board chairman, vice chairman. They give them new cars. So to them, our local.
In the country, what do anybody? One come on jale, one come on one court to the court. At the end of the day, I want to show because reward.
All the ones
most of the
ones who are getting the reward.
Intelligent students in our school during that time. But look at our dropouts and look at them today. So in a country that is not rewarding
everybody brain, we don't have to say it to everybody all the time, but they will get it eventually.
My own thing is for that country to just buzz up. That's it.
It is to our own advantage. You see, people need to understand that when we say let us break up, we are not saying we are going to go into an Eldorado, a beautiful. No. It simply means, right, for whatever we choose to do, there will be no interference like Nigeria is currently doing. If we sink or we swim, it's on us. It's on us. Whether we want to keep ourselves safe, anything is on us.
Imagine that. Almost students who are late, primary school, secondary school, university students who are late, and they are talking about election.
And
I want to imagine.
Thank you so much. Let me take another call.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your contribution. So I love that. I love it when we become so conversational. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Oh, is that Mr. Akinola from Houston, if I still remember? Is that right?
That is it, exactly. You got it.
You see? I mean, how are you today, sir?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I've been trying to join this conversation a long time.
I know. It's been a while. We had a sort of interesting conversation like this on topics that people really connect with this much. So I'm glad you are participating as well. So how are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you very much. And thank you for what you do.
Thank you.
And I'm happy to be on the line today.
Thank you for joining us.
To give my contribution to what is going on.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I like to observe the fact that some of the people, some of our people, just like you, were predicted, who believe in the separation of Nigeria, have gone back to their vomit.
Mm-hmm.
Some people have become Tinubu. Some people have become obedient.
Mm-hmm. Obedient, articulators, all those stuff. I mean, we expected that. So
we expected that to happen because the reality with some of them, why I don't believe they are doing it. Some of them, of course, are agitated, especially some of our brothers from Southeast, and I believe some people from Southwest. You cannot be in a country where they are killing your people. You'll be playing all this tribal game, which is what is going on at the moment. Everybody will be saying, I trust somebody like me to be there. Otherwise, the life of my people are not safe. That's one thing. But if they are actually approaching this with a genuine mind that they want the right person to be president of Nigeria, every of the youth should be supporting Omo Yele Sowore at this time. It's been the only person without corruption history, without participating with all these people that are killing us, eating us. You go to Obi's records, there are so many how it took Anabra's money for 8 years. They didn't turn Anabra to the paradise they promised in Nigeria. Same thing with Tinubu, somebody just became billionaire out of nothing. It's just, so these are the reality that we face, that any obedience is fooling themselves. Any obedience is fooling themselves, and at the same time
they don't like to hear that. They don't like it. Like when you tell them, "Oh, you are just no, come on." They are very
fooling
confident.
themselves.
Yeah.
For me, the possibility of I don't believe even some of these northerners that look like they are backing Tinubu are actually very sincere. Tinubu will be so lucky to be alive before the next election. If they don't kill him,
now, sir.
remember
that, they said Tinubu is a placeholder for Shetima. And Tinubu people don't like hearing that either. They are saying, "Are you God?" I said, I heard it. I heard it. People said it. I didn't say it. People said he's a placeholder, like Yaradua. So I didn't say that. And I can't pretend I didn't hear it. Because that Shetima,
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not even saying Tinubu will die of natural death. If you remember, when Obasanjo was contesting, the northerner wanted to kill him with microphone. It was a microphone that killed Tunde Diago. This one that Tinubu is gallivanting around, he just needs a microphone or one letter for him to drop dead and say that, look, Shetima. So these are, or they don't mind handing over to another military people and my fellow countrymen. Obi should just forget about it. He's just wasting his time, to be honest. If he ever thinks a Labour Party that
they call it a political revolution, right? And it's going to be the clash of the titans, but the game is not even started yet, according to the camp of Atifku and Tinubu. So I think we should wait it out. They would never take your advice. Trust me, it's never going to land on any good,
Three election has happened since Obi started contesting. It scored 0% in Ekiti, scored 0% in Osun State,
right?
Scored 0% in Ebonyi. This is the reality. You can be shouting up and down. Yeah. They won't even allow you to vote if you see up. Instead of wasting your energy on Thinking that you are going to bring somebody. You know, let's make this separation reality and put our energy in where we believe we can actually have
election count. If you want to make an election to count in Nigeria of today, it is better you break it up. Let everybody handle their affair, their elections, and every other thing they want to handle their own way, and see less bloodbath and bad blood and hatred that we're currently witnessing. I will agree with you, sir.
You said something the other time.
Yep.
I remember when Okoyele was protesting, and they sent all these people to him, all these secret Duara commission to be looking after him.
Yeah.
Do you know what they said? Oh, but you participated in the election. You can't participate in the election and be asking for revolution.
I want this government out because they have failed.
This is what
they will just say, but you contested with me now. You want me out. That's why you contested against me. Now, because you couldn't win me, you turn around, you want to use protest, and come on, I mean, shoot him in his head, shoot his head. That's what I feel like.
The reality is that anybody participating right now is legit.
Is validating whatever is going to come after. Yeah. You can't fight it anymore.
You think that there's an election in Nigeria? Why is it that the Buhari oppose electronic voting? If they really are genuine that your vote will count, they don't want you to count. They will even frustrate you. Ballot paper will disappear. And these are not news. These are what happen every year after year. So why are you wasting your time to believe any election can change the fortune of Nigeria?
Or to participate and then cry after that, oh, they've rigged us, so this Nigeria I say, how come you waited till after when you could have stopped it before it happened to you? What can we say?
What you should be asking for now is boycotting any election process instead of going around and shouting, I am obedient, I am this. We should all be shouting that we are boycotting this election. Just imagine
until this contraption arrangement is sorted out, no election, but it is not going to be popular.
If Southwest announced that the election we are boycotting the election, and Southeast said they are boycotting the election, that is the end of Nigeria as we know it, without even firing
an election, of course. Sir, let me take another call. This time, I think I have one coming in from a nice one there. So, if you don't mind, sir, thank you so much. Yeah. Once again, I will take this, which is hello.
Hello.
Oh, hang on. Let me see if it's connected.
Good evening, Mayego.
Oh, good evening, sir. How are you?
Hello.
Hello there.
Good evening, Mayego.
How are you?
Yeah. Yesterday was one of my happiest days on this program. Oh. Can you hear me, please?
Loud and clear. Tell me about it.
Hello.
You made it one of your best nights. Tell me.
Yes, you are reading the book that set me free.
Wow.
You are reading the book from where I gained my own freedom. From the bondage of religion.
You have a copy of that,
from the bondage of Nigeria.
Yeah?
Yes.
It's a very
I thought we have a time for us to call yesterday, but the program ended. Actually, I'm imploring everybody, please go and lay your hand on that book.
If you can,
if you're a Yoruba man.
It is called.
There are soft copy of it. I got soft copy of it.
There are also audio markup.
Please go and read it.
Copies as well, where you can get audio that you can listen to cheaper.
Yes.
Some free, I think. Go on.
When I read that book, I realized that all the story they gave us in the Bible, all those guys are coward. When they're talking about David, Goliath, Saul, all of them are cowards. Compared to my own forefathers, I'm talking of people like Ogumola, Ibikunle, Iyakpo, Olaseyinde, Oluyole, but they came to us and destroyed us. Sorry, I didn't introduce myself.
Okay, please.
I'm Omoko Yoruba.
Omoko Yoruba.
Yeah.
A bona fide.
Yes, it's been long I called. I used to call on this program.
I remember you.
but I listen every day. But due to the network in my house, in the night like this, I normally have network delay. So it's lagging. So that's why I don't normally call.
Sorry, man.
If you remember some time ago, I told you about what they call deracination.
I think I remember.
Whereby whereby they take they uproot some people from their source and transplant them to another source and not give them another identity. That was what they did to Yoruba people. They took us from being our originality Yoruba and gave us the idea of Nigeria. When I was watching yesterday, Bigger Than Africa, I was shedding tears. How much they have destroyed my race. I used to long to travel out, but not again.
Not again.
Because what I suffered, I don't want to leave it for my kids.
To face the same thing.
And tonight, I want to give you a good news.
Please.
We people down here, people at home, we are ready. Because we know this Nigeria will soon explode. All what they are doing it in our own favor, unknown to them. Unknown to them, they're helping us to discover who we really are. All the rubbish. I was telling somebody, you're asking me to vote for Tinubu as my president. We are working on the same project here. Can you employ anybody that is having the same attribute as Tinubu to manage any project in this organization? The guy said no. Then why are you not telling me that I should be the one I should vote for to be my president? Whereby in an organization these days now, they will tell you once you are 35, 40, they don't need you again. You're supposed to have gotten a business to be doing by yourself and leave the organization alone. How much more a whole country that is having a big problem, a sick nation, you want to go home and put a sick president there? After what we've seen from Yaradua, what we went through in the end of Yaradua, now from Yaradua to Buhari, Olori Buruku to Wanibeyi. And now you are still telling me that Oloshi, Agbaya Oshii, is still the one that will come and be my president again. I should vote for him. So you are telling me to be smiling at my disaster.
You'll be praying for him in the next
I will not be praying God will help him to do it. Am I mad? I will vote for Tinubu. I'll be praying to God to come and do things normal in my country.
To come and fix it.
Are we okay? Oh, like I was saying, they are really helping us. The only thing we are waiting for is the day they are going to declare Yoruba nation. Because Yoruba is the only gum that holds Nigeria together. I shared something on one WhatsApp group yesterday. When they were writing the letter that led us to this captivity, the letter between the Alaafin Oyo and the Queen of England and the governor of Lagos, they said in that letter that people in Yoruba country, that same book you are reading,
yes,
they said people of Yoruba country, and that letter was written in 1893. That means we were a country as at 1893.
We have been from there.
And I'm telling me we cannot. 1893. And you're not telling me we can't reclaim our country again this 2022.
We can't be by ourselves anymore. Are you joking?
No. When we were reading the book of the slave master, I mean Bible and Quran, those are the books they used to destroy us. You use them to take away our history from us and turn us to bastards. We are waiting for the God of Israel to come and save people of Yoruba land. And now we have evidence. When they attack Oloye didn't wait for the work of God of Israel to save him.
No.
He called on the God of Yoruba.
Land, exactly.
And he's still in our midst today.
And they
ask many of them that are shouting.
I wanted to add it.
Yes, they stood by him.
They stood by him, but Oloye got betrayed by the supposed living ancestors. Our living ancestors,
imagine,
politicians and the rest, they betrayed him because he faced these Fulani terrorists.
Yes.
They had no scratch on him. Remember that until when those who were supposed to defend us in Yoruba land, when they went for him. Please don't ever forget that.
No. And now if you now ask me now, which one am I going to choose? The God of Israelites or the God of Saudi Arabia? That somebody was even kneeling on his knee praying and they shot him dead. And the God that Sunday Igboho head on to. Ask me the one I'm going to choose as a Yoruba guy. I will be sad. Choosing all those foreign gods, choosing all those foreign history, choosing all those foreign story. We've retraced our steps, and I'm only happy on daily basis because I know Nigeria will not last this year. Before the end of this year, I'm calling to Yoruba. I'm calling Minirawa. I'm born in the year. Please, brother, keep on doing what you are doing.
I will, sir.
We might not be able to get across to you every day, but on daily basis, we are praying for you.
Thank you.
Yoruba people, please be prepared. Yes.
Thank you. So for yourself and every other Yoruba who listen to this, your contribution tonight, let's take a minute or two and listen to this, just to further boost your confidence, I would say, morale. But for now, thank you so much for calling in.
Okay.
A moment. Thank you. Hello there.
Hello, Mr. Mayegun.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Fine. How are you doing today?
I am very well. Thanks for asking. So, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good too.
Class.
As I look and the kids.
We thank God. I mean, they're still here disturbing. But I think I'm getting used to it now. You can see I'm not so stressed anymore. It's kind of like I'm getting used to it. I'm building on it now. So thank you for asking.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, let me chip in little things. And I think Princess said something earlier that about the Kolu certificate.
Okay.
Let me let you guys know something today.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's not that Tinubu does not go to school.
I believe
he went to school.
Mm-hmm.
But there's one thing that you guys are not figuring out in that certificate. Even Buhari, the original name on that certificate name is not the name they are bearing today. It's just like Mayegun, go and bring your WAEC result. Your age is not correct. When they go to your WAEC result, your age will definitely be there.
Right. So it's all intentional.
So they will cover everything up, not to show to anybody. If you want to go to hell, go to hell. I don't go to school. They don't care. He has his certificate, he has it. And the school he went to, the principal or the person in charge of that school, dare not say he went to this school or he came to this school. He passed through here.
But it's under a different name.
Yes.
And if they have to trace
that he went to school together,
to know his age as well.
That is it. Apart from his name, apart from his age, his name that he's using, they will question him, where did he get that name from? Where's the affidavit that showed that when he changed from that name to this name, where did it? They don't have it.
Oh,
they don't have it. And you see, the industrial government that is asking for 50 million. See,
no,
they just want to know.
He's actually offering 50,000. You know,
50,000.
if you have any valid information about the location of these terrorists, that's actually what he used to, sir. They admit that there are terrorists in Yoruba land. Go on, sir. Sir.
Okay, you know where the terrorists are. That means you are part of those people that are terrorizing this state. For you to know where they are hiding out, so definitely you are colluding with them.
You know why I believe you, sir?
You have to be smart.
Let me tell you something about, you know, in Nigeria, they have something called whistleblowers policy, yeah? And it is always used by the EFCC.
Why is it connecting?
Oh, no, I'm here with you. Don't worry about the screen. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Me, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now,
yeah. So don't worry about but I'm the one talking right now. So, sir, they have a policy in Nigeria called whistleblowers policy, okay? And that is, if you see anybody doing corruption, stealing money in the ministry or anywhere, you can drop the information anonymously, okay? And they won't know who dropped the information. But once you drop the valid one, they will catch the person. So it's always been there. So when EFCC now came, EFCC now said, if you give us information about people looters, we are going to give you 10% of how much money we get from them. So what does that mean, sir? It means if they capture a thief stealing money in Nigeria, right, and they steal 10 million, you will collect $1 million. Okay? If they stole 100 billion, you will collect $10 billion. Now that's that whistleblowers policy. When APC now came, people now, they approached them. They say, I know this one. I know this PDP man. Now billion ADP. Now this is where he stored the money. Before you now know it, because they don't want to pay all those money. Yeah. When people started giving them information, because they didn't want to pay all those money. They now said they started releasing the identities of the whistleblowers. Baba. Now so whistleblowers go on the run. Many whistleblowers right now, they are in exile. The money they promised them, they couldn't get it, yeah? They are alive. They don't even know if they are safe anywhere anymore. That's how Nigeria can mess you up. I just thought I should have that. Just so. 50,000. Lose your life. Was so maybe too much,
There's a guy in this platform that always call. Yeah. When that guy call, when he give information, Mayego is right. 99.9% right. But when people hear it, they say, it can't happen now. It's right. I can tell you a governor in Ondo State.
One DSS here is JJ. Yeah, and he always has his way of dropping the names.
I don't want to mention name. I don't want to mention name, whatever.
But JJ is the one that always plays captain. Captain find it. Kind of.
I want to give people that listen to me now. I want them to hear what I want to say. There's a governor in Ondo State. Apart from Agagu, when Agagu was on the power, I was telling people that you know Agagu is building the refinery outside Nigeria. They said no. When the guy died, they get to know that he's building something outside.
Refinery.
There's a governor in Ondo State. Is ex-governor now. The money the guy looted, nobody can trace it because the guy, you can't give the guy a check. You bring your cash. You bring your cash, all cash into the Ghana must go. And that money can never be within my associates. Whatever is associate, whatever.
You cannot trace it now.
The money, you can't trace it. Even when the government left, they want to probe it. They look for everything. They can't find it. They can't find it because that is strategy the Akeredolu was using. That is why some of the things that Akeredolu did, they can't find it. It's only the one that they know.
You're not going to see his name on them. I get it.
That is it. So all this they are doing, no, just forget about it. Then the issue of NEPA going on strike. Why are you raging, my ego?
Did you hear what I said?
Why are you raging?
I'm still wondering, nobody has given me a clear answer. How Wema Bank workers, how Wema Bank workers go they wait for salary or being paid by First Bank? I'm still wondering. MTN workers be getting paid.
You should understand better, my ego. You should understand better. Have you forgotten about this guy? Or say Obadia or whatever messages?
Obadia, my lafia. God bless you.
Yes. Have you forgotten about his messages? This guy cannot come when there's light. This guy cannot operate when there's light. So they want to go on strike. Let them go on strike. That's you. Nobody can come as easily. That is, see, this thing has just been, they want to test, they want to see the mind of people. Okay, you guys say you're going on strike. Let's say their reaction. They're not going on strike.
They suspended it for now, for 2 weeks. So they're going to go again, if they don't answer them.
That is that. If they go on strike, whatever is for Yoruba Nation to come, they want to pour something on fire.
Okay, I like that.
Then the last one.
I would welcome it, sir. Thank you so much.
The last one I want to chip in for other people to talk now is,
right.
You see, I want you to look at those people that bring their manifestos outside, even the Akeredolu, the PDP, whatever. You should be able to gain some kind of sense in their manifestos. See, all of them, they have station people writing what Mayego is giving out. How does he explain this? How does he do that? What is the solution to what he said? So if you are saying, no, they have not given their this way, they are still looking at, okay, what they hear from Mayego, how does these people put their own? How do we put their own? So I was like, that did I heard about the articles, I was like, oh, why is Mayego doing this? Okay. I can't find this.
I can't find restructuring, but he can't defend it because he's lying. He said, go and read it. I said, Baba, leave manifesto. Tell us how you want to do the manifesto.
That is why I said, listen to them and listen to your program. Go and look at, they cut it and they write it. They just write it and they read it to him. He cannot defend it because he doesn't listen to you. Those people that are assigned to listen to you, they're the campaign officer. Okay, bring this thing out. Don't worry, when Akeredolu bring his own out, your mind will be blown out. That this is what we are saying on our program. See what he's bringing out. See what he's bringing out. Or be all of the Americans are gonna be like almost unparalleled the same thing. So this kind of thing, I don't want all these people in this group, I don't want them to be like lose their mind. Let us just focus on what we are doing. When you focus on what we are doing, then their mind, their game that they are playing, we outplay them. Hello? What we are doing, then hello? Their mind, their game that they are playing, we outplay them. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Mayogu, we can hear you. We can hear you. Trust me. Your speaker is faulty. Can you check it out, please? There's something wrong somewhere. Hello? 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 Yeah, I believe you can hear me, but I can't even hear you. Yeah, I believe you can hear me, but I can't even hear you. And check if your mic is off.
Everything looks fine from this end, so I'm just going to have to end the broadcast.
The Azwan is trying to work. The Azwan. Anyway, thank you for the good work, and I believe that God has been blessing you so far. And
I'm going to let you speak directly to the people, right? You're going to tell them that my voice, I understand my microphone is off, and I'm just going to let you speak. I'll be listening to you. Everybody can hear you, but they can't hear me, okay? Let them know that, and then we'll round it up, okay? Just for about 5-10 minutes, please. Make it quick.
Thank you for the good work, and God has been blessing you. And relatively, we have been blessed as well because of the information that you bring here. You've made a lot of people to rub minds together and try to be as informative as we can. I wanted to send you a video recently today. That video was made by Al Mustafa, former CEO or C whatever to late General Sani Abacha. You know, sometimes you do not look at the person who is conveying the message, but sometimes you look at the content of his message. The content of the things that he said, the topic, the subject he touched about, you will find out that this country, Nigeria, is a mess, is a rot. Because he comes out and tells you the way it is. And let us not pretend as if they do not know what is happening. All of them within the corridors of power, they all know what is happening in that country today. It brings me to the issue of the governor of Ondo State saying that he was going to give 50,000 naira to whosoever that is giving them information. That is a big joke. It's a fallacy of the century. Because they all know, if a recruit in the Nigerian police knows these people, it is very invariably Buhari knows these people. Because wearing that uniform, you are representing whosoever is the president, because he said the president is the chief security officer of the federation. So those recruits, they know where these people are.
They do.
So you are not going to tell me that you are going to give somebody 50,000 naira. And we will know who is the person that individual is going to talk to. That individual is going to talk to a policeman at the police station. Then what happens next? They will say, I come sit down for counter. From counter, two of your hands will become one. You are going into the prison for knowing what you are not supposed to know. So my brother, they know these people. I have a friend of mine who was a military officer before. He said that when in Sambisa, that same Sambisa, they have a common market. The terrorist will put AK-47 on his neck and the soldier will be looking at the terrorist, and they will be buying foodstuffs in the same place. So are you telling me that the terrorists don't know the soldier don't know the terrorist?
They do.
All these things are big lies. So let nobody fall into their trap, because if you do that thing that they said, trust me, you will be the one to regret it, because your small little naira that you have, you will use it to give police that, please, Oga, leave me. I beg you, leave me. So all these things are lies from the pit of hell. They know them more than we know. Okay, what is the origination of ammunition in Nigeria that you are seeing? The origination of ammunition in Nigeria, at least we were not legalized to carry arms, but the reason we have different ammunition in Nigeria, let's not be deceived that they said, it's people from Libya. That's a big lie. The truth is that our politicians have these guns in different capacities. They have it during their election, they would distribute it among their area boys. And what do you think that will happen? Coupled with the fact at the end of the day, the president and his gang, I call them gang, with his gang, they open up the northern border and everybody can come into Nigeria just the way they want. Even when he was not satisfied, the president came out and told Nigerians that, they are going to do visa free for everybody that wants to come to Nigeria. Who wants to come to Nigeria? Who wants to come to Nigeria? Since 2015 or before 2015, who wants to come to Nigeria? The people that want to come to Nigeria, it is still the Fulani people that they have a vision of since 1890-something that Nigeria is their ancestral land. Those are the people who want to come to Nigeria.
They defended them publicly anyway, didn't they?
Yes. So those are the people. They went. Kaduna Littlefinger, he went. And
that Bauchi one, the one from Bauchi, don't forget
and the one from Bauchi. Yes. They went over there to bring them, to ask them that they should come, that Nigeria is their ancestral, that your brother is now the president of the nation.
Yes.
So what do you expect? I am not saying that don't bring these people. Since you open the northern border, open it. But what we want is give us the capacity whereby we ourselves we can close our own border or defend our borders the way we want.
Yes.
We are not asking for breakup. I still keep saying this thing. What we are asking for is referendum. If you put it in that constitution, it will make it a constitution. As it is now, it's not a constitution, it's a decree. But if you put
no constitution
that
at all.
referendum, yes, which makes it possible for me to have a say in the contraction or in that marriage, believe me, then it's a constitution. But as it is now, it's not a constitution. It's a decree. It's a military decree. They didn't tell us they were going to give us a new decree. Abdul Salami Abubakar did not tell us he was going to give us a new decree. The year that decree was written until Obasanjo entered office.
Some of them may not even know what you are talking. Osita, do you have a minute? Let's show it to them.
Yeah.
When we talk about that trash that divided us more than unite us, the decree dropped by Abdusalami Abubakar. Osita, just a minute. Let's show this to them, our viewers.
10 things you never knew about the 1999 Constitution. Did you know that the 1999 Constitution was promulgated by the Military Decree 24 of 1999? And to think of it, this 1999 Constitution was never subjected to a referendum.
Did you also know that this 1999 Constitution was written by a selected few that never got the consent of the indigenous nationalities or its representation?
Did you know that after writing the 1999 Constitution, it was hidden from the public until after the inauguration of President Obasanjo in 1999?
Funny enough, this 1999 Constitution was not printed by the government press or any known printers in 1999.
Did you know that the 1999 Constitution created a unitary government as against the projected federal government, and this forged an inefficient, over-centralized government, as well as creating a centralized judiciary whom has never been autonomous?
In all this, did you know that this 1999 Constitution falsely and maliciously claims that the indigenous nationalities willingly handed over their lands and resources to the federal government?
And interestingly, did you know that the 1999 Constitution calls state governors chief security officers, but at the same time centralized all the security agencies and denies these state governors control over any of the security
And
agencies?
finally, do you know that the illegitimate 1999 Constitution in Section 6, subsection 6C, absolves the government from liabilities regarding rights of the citizens as provided in Chapter 2, making this right not justifiable? This and many...
Osita,
Yes.
are you there, sir?
You know,
I just thought I could help you with some
yes,
tips for people to understand what you were saying. Go on, sir.
Yes. Now, if you come out to say, oh, we want to break away, even the international community will say, oh, no, we cannot put our mouth in this thing because it's an internal issue that is a sovereign state. But at least what we are asking for, through wisdom, by wisdom, in wisdom, the only thing we've asked for, put that referendum inside that constitution.
Let the people decide.
And
let
let
them
us
choose.
And let people decide
If they want to still be in
That
Nigeria or they want to leave.
that
Which is
is
a
the
legitimate
only
thing.
thing that we are asking for.
Mhm.
We like somebody said today, we've been more educated than what people think we are.
Yes.
We've been more educated. Even everybody knows that there is no agitator in Nigeria who wants a breakaway like Nnamdi Kanu. But at the end of the day, look at the content of his message. What he's asking for is a referendum. He's not telling you that he wants to take it.
He said, we are not asking for war. We want to leave Nigeria and we want a referendum. But in the process of us asking for this peacefully, if you attack us, if you kill us, we will defend ourselves. Nigeria misrepresented that to a call for war. And to this day, that's what many of them are trying to interpret it as. But we heard him clearly, like you said, Osita. Go on.
So that is where we are. So I want people to understand something. We've been lied to for a very long time.
We have been lied to.
We've been deceived for a very long time. Even our parents did not help matters.
Yeah.
Even our forefathers did not help matters.
Our
But
religious
now that
leaders, they've never helped too.
They did not help matters. The traditional rulers has never helped matters. But now we know the truth. The Bible says is that the truth, it is the truth that you do, the one that you practice, that will set you free.
That's right.
It is not just the one you hear. So what I am saying is, let's stop taking this line. Let's stop apportioning blame, because the same pain, me that I'm an Igbo man, is feeling, that is the same pain the Efik man, the Yoruba man, the Ebibio, everybody is facing.
God bless you, Osita.
Let us come to reality. Thank you very much, my brother.
God will bless you, sir. As always, thank you so much for stopping by. Osita, sorry for that first audio glitch. I think I'm due for new equipment, by the way. I need a new laptop, a very, very upgraded one, and maybe some of my equipment too. I'm beginning to have technical problems.
Let us know about it and let us know what we can do.
No, Sita, now you do. Anyway, so thank you. I will get better once I get better equipment as well. But thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. So take care, Baba, and you have a good one. So that's Sita there, and that's how we're going to draw the curtains. I apologize to everyone who experienced that glitch earlier. I think I'm getting to that part where I need to upgrade this. I thought I got this a year ago, and it was so good. It's even like less than a year ago. Probably is doing more than what I thought it would be able to do. However, I've had a wonderful night, shared a beautiful night, and then with a lot of people, a lot of you, and beautiful, beautiful, beautiful ideas contributed by other people who called in. Empress, Alexandra, and Alenora, my dear sister, and every one of you who actually took your time to call in, comment, share, and all that stuff. I appreciate, and I believe I have impacted one or two things. And you tonight, it's not a waste of time at all. If you are just joining us, you can watch this from the start again. I mean, it's quite interesting. The first 90 minutes of it is me talking, while the other parts are from other people from all over the world who contributed as well, including from Nigeria. So I have dropped mine, and I hope you will never remain the same again. We all know what we want. We all want to live. We all want to be happy. We all want to be with our families. We want to be peaceful. But the criminals in charge of our different, our different regions seems not to know that, their nonchalance, or let me say their irresponsibility, will not just cost us our own sleep. It will cost them theirs too, even if they are buying time for now. Nobody is going to escape it. Yesterday's survivors are today's victims, we said. And today's survivors are going to be tomorrow's victims. Everybody is living for the day. Now, before it becomes your own turn, maybe, just maybe, you will join the team of people or team of, right thinkers. People who are thinking outside the box, not the zombies that are being led by their noses, by the same criminals who put you in this mess in the first place, offering to take you out of the mess as well. Some of us have seen through them, and we are not just comfortable being lied to again. They lied to us. They are doing it again. And you can stop them before you become a victim too. I'm going to see you some other time, and I wish you all the best. Until then, stay safe, read the room, and be so security conscious as you can. And my own warning is this: if you know the camp of the terrorists, I will advise, be careful who you are sharing that information with. In other words, so that you don't end up where you don't want to be. These criminals, these politicians, they know them. And they also have the capacity to stop them. If they are not using their resources to do that, and baiting many, many of us who are potential victims anyway, think twice, thrice, possibly, try, or even 4 times before you actually take any step in that regard. And if you have to, do so anonymously. Your life should be worthy or worth more than 50,000 naira. Do it for patriotism if you have to at all, okay? I'll see you some other time. Good night.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun dayari láyé bí nọ́mbà 1. Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun dayari láyé bí nọ́mbà 1. Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara yìí. Mayegun dayari láyé bí nọ́mbà 1. Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube. Mayegun dayari láyé bí nọ́mbà 1. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí. Mayegun dayari láyé bí nọ́mbà 1. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun dayari láyé bí nọ́mbà 1. Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí. Mayegun dayari láyé bí nọ́mbà 1. Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ kẹgbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Mayegun Diary na him be number one.
àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ o làwa mọ̀ tó dódòdó.
Mayegun Diary na him be number one.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé.
ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
wọ́n bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Mayegun máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
bí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Mayegun máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Mayegun máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Mayegun ti dé. gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Mayegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Mayegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Mayegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta.
Mayegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Mayegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹ̀rùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti dọba lórí abínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà. àìsíwọ̀lú ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Mayegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì o. ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Mayegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.